first-time member, thank you so much for being here. So today I'm here with another pick a card that's important messages from your guides. We have 3 piles. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So take your time. The links to the piles will be in the description box below, and I will give you guys a few seconds and then we'll get started. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So today we are doing a pick a card on important messages from your guides. And we have, your main card was Venusian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, Answer the Call, Time to Shine. We also have Pleiadian Activation, Coming Together, Harmony in the Heavens, Resolution. We have Odyssey, The Smith, Overthinking, Taking Action, The Vengeance, Overcoming Slights, A Choice, Cleaning House. 3, Wizard of Awareness. We have Mars, Move Forward and Defend Self. And Fixed, Stability, Persistence, Loyalty, and Dependability. Okay, Pile 1. When I first tapped into your energy, I saw you arguing with someone, and it was like, I don't know, I just saw you having a conflict with someone, you were arguing, and then what was crazy is that I don't know if you've seen Twilight. I mean, I've seen Twilight many times. My point is that in Twilight, Bella, who's the main character, goes through a breakup, and she's sitting, I think it's New Moon, and she's seeing the seasons pass by because she's like depressed, right, from going through the breakup. And I saw the seasons passing and that scene when she's just sitting there kind of depressed over a breakup. And I know that's quite specific, but the overall theme that I'm feeling, because when I first tapped in, because I tap in and then I try to get, I go into my head for a vision, not just what I'm hearing. And what I heard was someone doesn't want you to clean house. And I'm like, okay, why would they not want you to clean house? So that means that you may be leaving a relationship behind, arguments, conflict. I got arguing, conflict, feeling lost, impaired, helpless. And then I got Bella and Twilight, the seasons, January, February, and March. You are overcoming a difficult, challenging situation, I think, with somebody else. And it could be a group of people or a situation at work. But it felt to me more personal. Like a very personal relationship is going through a big change. And I feel like you need it to go through a big change because it's causing you pain. If this doesn't resonate, please click on another pile because it's very specific. You're becoming aware that some of the conflict that you've been experiencing is because of somebody else. And also, how do I say this? You're trying to move through it in a healthy, I'm hearing dynamic, but healthy way. And we also have Mars here, and Mars is about defending yourself. It's the god of war, right? And it represents a tower, and it says move forward and defend self. Spirit wants you to defend yourself against this person, and not in like the I'm gonna come and fight you way, but stand up for yourself and remove what needs to be removed. Spirit really wants me to stress. And some of you are doing this, so like if you're not doing this and you're like, she's telling me to move on, just realize that, what am I trying to say here? You are moving on from this. I think that you're going through a difficult thing with somebody else. You're trying to figure out how to take action on this person or thing or situation. You're overcoming this. I'm seeing the scale. So you might have been feeling like you couldn't balance a situation with this person. Like they are not helping you balance the situation, and it may have taken you a while to become aware of that. I was like trying to figure out how I was trying to say what you're becoming aware of, but I think you've been aware of the difficulties with this person for quite a while. I think that you just might not have been ready to move on. Now, we have Odyssey, which I love. Odyssey is about a huge, long journey that can be arduous, challenging, but transformational. So you're going through a situation with someone that's helping you transform. It just feels like in not a very fun and loving way. Like it's a very, again, we have Mars here. It's intense. It's fiery. It could feel overwhelming at times. And what else was I going to say? Spirit wants you to move out of this thing with this person because it's your time to shine. It's your time to be in your own energy. I feel like this person's energy might have been affecting you greatly is what I'm hearing Spirit say. It has been affecting you a lot. And it's been taking away your light. Like I'm seeing your light get sucked out of you. And I don't want to like alarm anyone, but it's not like bad. People do that. People unconsciously do that. It's a very common thing, especially if you're around somebody who is not doing the work and in a lot of unhealthy dynamics and have unhealthy coping mechanisms. This person feels like to me somebody who wants to be right, doesn't want to be challenged, doesn't want you to leave them behind. And I feel like you need to leave them behind for your own sanity is what I'm hearing Spirit say. And it's painful and it's not, but I just hear you going like, I just need to focus on myself. I need to focus on my own things and really, because I feel like you might feel stuck a little bit or stagnant. And that's why you're cleaning house. You're cleaning house. You're becoming aware. You're moving forward and defending yourself. You're making a choice to overcome this. You may be overthinking a lot, but you're trying to take action. You are having a resolution. We have resolution here, and I saw that, and I felt so good. I was like, oh my gosh, great. Coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. We also have a lot of, we have the Pleiadian Council, and we have the Venusian Galactic Council. So you may have a connection to being a star being or resonate with that. If you don't resonate with that, don't take it. Okay, I do want to get some tarot. You know what? That's crazy because I put these up here and I was like, that's gonna fall, and then it did. I'm gonna have to get those later. Okay. I literally was like, that's gonna fall. And then it did. Okay. Let's see. I want to see what's going on with pile 1. What messages do you want pile 1 to know? Important messages. King of Pentacles. You're cleaning house specifically to create more stability for yourself. Again, there's somebody that's threatening the foundation of your stability and your safety and your ability to stand in yourself. It's like I'm seeing this person's opinions really get into your head, like really influence you. And that could have been influencing you not to take action in certain areas or to not go after something. If we're around somebody, I just want to say this. If you're around somebody that's consistently telling you that you're not good enough, or they're not treating you right, or they're making you feel bad about yourself, or they're criticizing what you're doing, that does play a major, it affects you majorly. And I think that what you're bringing awareness to maybe is how much this person has affected you and you didn't really even know. Some of you did know, so I don't want to like say like you didn't really know, but in the beginning, I think a lot of you did not know how much this person was going to affect you. And it's because I feel like it's a personal relationship. Like I really am getting it strongly. Okay, let's see. What else, Spirit Guides? You're cleaning house to create more, a grounding environment. That's what I'm hearing. A grounding environment, safety. Oh, wow. You're seeing the truth about something. You have Ace of Swords, the Chariot. You really want to move forward. Yeah. You have found a deep truth in this situation. And I think it's the truth of yourself. Like the truth of what's actually going on, not what the truth of what this person's saying, the truth of how you actually feel, what you actually think. I think that you've had a lot of epiphanies over this. And if you haven't had an epiphany, I feel like you're going to have one. That is coming through. And you want to move forward, and you are in the process of moving forward. You're overcoming this, okay, pile 1? You are. Yep. There you're walking away. I was like, you're going to walk away from someone. I was like, you're leaving a situation behind. Eight of Pentacles. Why did I say that? 8 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. We have 10 of Pentacles. This is so good. Like, okay, I do want to honor. 8 of Cups inherently is a painful card. We have to leave everything that we once felt emotionally connected to behind and grieve. And you're doing such a good, I know I say this, but you're doing such a good job, pile 1. It's so hard to walk away from somebody, especially if I feel like whoever this person was really close to you. And I don't know if you're judging yourself for being with them or engaging with them, but don't judge yourself for doing that. When you have relationships like this, okay, it is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to mature, to get out of, so that you can be better within yourself and create strength. It's like okay, if you heal and work through something with somebody and walk away from somebody that's criticizing you, that's gaining strength. That will, I'm hearing, strengthen your backbone. And I think that some of you had to move through this, not had to, but did move through this. And some of you could have, what I'm getting right now is that so I believe that we all decide kind of what we're going to do here before we get here as souls. Like we decide, with another person, like, hey, I'm going to have this relationship with you and it could go this way, this way, and this way. And then whatever choices we make, we have free will. So we always can decide not to be or not to experience the lesson with that person, because we all have choice, right? Free will when we get here. But what I'm seeing is that you may have created a karmic contract with this person before you got here to learn something about how to be stronger in yourself, how to not look to anyone else to be there for you, how to be alone, how to stand in your power, how to find your own truth, and walk away from, like, once you walk away from something that's really hard, that's extremely hard, everything else you need to walk away from in the future is going to be easier. Every time you get better, it's like a practice, okay? Like you have to walk away from a job and switch jobs. Like that's, you practice every single time you walk away from something. I'm seeing Hermit and King of Swords when I'm cutting the deck. But this is an opportunity. You're following an opportunity to shine, because it's over the time to shine card. Or time to shine's here, but it doesn't matter. Time to shine card is here, and you're taking an opportunity to shine, to build into your 10 of Pentacles. This is long term. Whatever you're walking away from, you weren't able to create long-term stability with, and I think that caused you a lot of pain. I think it caused you a lot of pain. Yeah, this is beautiful. I'm really, wow. I think, okay, I'm getting really emotional. Yeah. This has been so hard for you to move through. This is not small. We have Odyssey. Odyssey is like, I mean, you think of Odysseus, right? I mean, he goes on a 10-year long journey. Like that's how, it's a long journey. It's specifically a long journey. And it's not easy. It's a challenging journey. But because it's so challenging, that's how transformational it is. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but that's true. Okay, one more. Page of Wands. Yeah, you're excited about something. You're excited about something. I think, what am I getting here? I'm getting, you worked so hard to get out of this. You really did. You put in so much effort and consistency and time to heal that, that consistency and the strength that it took you to walk away from this, you're never going to lose that strength. That strength is something you had to grow to walk away from this. And now because you have that strength, you're going to actually be able to put it into things and be able to build better than you have before, and stronger than you have before, and a more stable foundation. Like I'm seeing your foundation had cracks in it before, and I'm seeing the cracks being filled in, and now you're able to really build. Like I'm seeing you take one block at a time and just build over time. And you're going to create, so that, like I'm seeing these as a pentacles, right? You're taking each pentacle and you're putting it down and you're building it. And it's because you had to have great strength to move through this. And you are. Some of you haven't walked away from this yet, but that's okay. You're in the process of doing it. We have the 8 of Cups here and the Chariot. There's a truth that you cannot, it feels like a hard truth and a relieving truth and it's like all of the above. It's difficult, it's hard, it's good, it's relieving, it sucks. It's like all of the adjectives. Yeah, and you're feeling quite overwhelmed because I feel like you've just been through or are going through a very difficult process. Okay, I want to get advice with the tarot, and then I'll get some advice with the other cards. Let me see. What's the advice here, Spirit Guides? 7 of Pentacles. I'm hearing you have built things before. Oh, I'm hiding a card. What is that? 10 of Swords. Yeah. You have built things before. Remember that you've built things before. Spirit is saying you have every ability to build this. It's just getting yourself up to doing it. You know, like I feel like there's like a what's it called? I'm so nervous, I don't know if I can do this kind of thing. And you're like building yourself up. You're building yourself up to do this. And I feel like some of you are building up to walk away from somebody, and also building up to create a new empire. Because I think that the empire that you've created before, we have the 10 of Swords, and it's painful. It's like when you look back on it, it's hard because you invested. I feel like you invested so much time into whatever this person or this thing was, and it took away from you, and you had to build your own strength, and you gave yourself your own, what's it called? Like ability to move, and you had to build up a lot of, I just keep hearing strength. You had to build up a lot of strength. I know I keep repeating myself, but I feel like it's important. You had to build up a lot of, I want a different word, Spirit. Give me a different word. I'm like, strength. We have the Fountain on the bottom of the deck and the Magician. Spirit's saying that because you built so much and so hard and so strong, you are finding the map to how to manifest better. Because when we manifest something and go through a certain type of relationship and we learn from what happened, like, okay, I'm going to give you an example. So let's say in the beginning of this relationship, you had an intuition that you shouldn't be with this person or you shouldn't do this, right? And you didn't listen to it, okay? Next time, you're listening to it. Like, that's kind of the energy that it's giving. And you're now able to manifest from a more clear and more aligned place. Because I think sometimes when we manifest a relationship where someone's criticizing us a lot, it's because we are used to that criticism, or we have a criticism inside ourselves that's telling us that too, or we've had it done to us in the past and it's familiar. And I think that you had to work through some trauma and through some stuff around specifically criticism and holding yourself in a higher state, like with worthiness and love, than this person was. I think this person didn't treat you very right, Pal One. Like, that's what I'm getting really strongly. And I think you're working through a lot of pain right now. And yeah, you're going to get through this. A spirit wants me to tell you, you're going to get through this. It's not going to last forever. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So last night I was crying really hard in my car, and I needed, some time just to cry. And it's really hard not to run from yourself when you want to cry, because it's like, all I want to do is avoid it. I'm like, all I want to do is just do something else and not think about it and not feel it. But it's so big, because like when you ignore it, right, it gets bigger. And so mine was getting too big, and I'm like, okay, I got to feel this, right? I felt it. Then I came home, and my daughter, she is 8, and she was really upset and started crying. And I could just tell she needed me to hold her and be there for her. And I told her, I'm like, listen, I know it really hurts. I know it hurts so much, but it won't last forever, because it won't. It won't last forever. I know that your brain is telling you right now that it will last forever, but it won't. And I'm proud of you for feeling it, because it's better out than in. And so I think you need to hear that, because it's true. It won't last forever. The situation won't last forever. Things are changing. You're trying to make better choices. Be proud of yourself. This is not an easy thing to move through, and you've done such a good job of moving through this, Pal One. I can't tell you. Spirit is so proud of you. And yeah, it's a big thing. It's a really big thing you're moving through. Yeah, you're recovering. That's what I was just feeling. Recovery, and you're having gratitude for it, even though it's painful, because I think you can see how much it's changed you in a better way for yourself. Okay, what advice do you want me to get? I'm going to go with these bottom cards. Okay. I need to get those cards on the floor. I'm like, my brain's like, get them. And I'm like, I'm doing a reading. Hold on. Okay. Pal One, let's get some advice for you. Spirit, again, proud of you, very proud of you, and is encouraging you to keep going, especially if you're feeling like wanting to go back to the person, or you're feeling pulled to not walk away. Like, because that's a thing. It really is. Especially if you're still attached to this person in some way. And I mean emotionally. So it's normal. It's very normal. You can miss somebody, okay? I want to say this. You can miss somebody and not go back. You can miss somebody and know that they're not good for you. You can want someone and desire someone and know that you can't have them because it's not good for you, or it's not the right person for you, or it's just not the right time. Like, it doesn't even have to be like they're not the right person for you. But I feel like this person isn't right for you, whoever this is. Okay, we have benefactor, grace, and generosity. Spirit's saying a lot of grace and generosity is coming in for you because you've been in a really tough period, and I think you need a little bit of a pick-me-up. Like, Spirit's saying you need a pick-me-up. Okay. Adaptability, you've been very adaptable, and continue to be adaptable, and continue to give yourself grace and generosity. And we have preparations come to fruition. Your work is paying off. Okay, Pal One? Grieve, feel, walk away from what doesn't serve you. And if you're still stuck and feeling like you can't walk away from them, that's okay too. Like, it's all okay. Don't judge yourself. Be kind to yourself. This is hard. This is really hard. I got emotional like so many times in this reading because I feel like you're very emotional, and that's okay. Also, some of you have a possibility of a union coming in, and some of you might be like, no, that's not for me right now, and that's okay. Possibility for union doesn't just mean with another person. It could mean more guides, more spirituality, more friends, more activities, right? Like possibility for union with activities. Like it doesn't just have to be a person, but some of you it is a person. Okay, Pal 1, thank you so much for being here. You're doing such a good job, and I think that's all I have for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Hi, Pal 2, welcome to your reading. So today we are here with another pick a card, and it is important messages from your guides. And we have, your main card was Memories of Atlantis, Spiritual Acceleration, Progress, and Technology. We also have Shambhala Initiations, Retreating to Charge, Trusting in the Process, Dharma, The Vow, Labyrinth. We have Earth, Persistence, Patience, and Practicality. Jupiter, Grow and Expand. The Hunter, Sure-footedness and Predestination. The Witch, Experimentation and Rebellion. And Unexpected Visitors. Okay, so I was trying to figure out like what's going on here, because I was like, what is going on with POW 2? Because I feel like there's like a whirlwind of either overthinking, and I heard get out of the head and get into the body, but I also had to pull more cards because I was like, okay, like I don't understand what's going on here. And I got what did I get first? I got quest. So I was like, okay, they're going on a quest. And your instinct was to go on this quest. Then we got rejection. And I'm like, okay, you're afraid of getting rejected. And then I'm like, why? Because we have grief and insecurity. So there is some type of quest or something that you really want to go after, but you are feeling, it's your instinct to go after this. But there's like a holding back because of fear of rejection and because of insecurity and also grief. And I think that whatever you've been through before, you might be basing your experience or your fears are telling you that it could go the same way, and you're afraid it will go the same way, so you're holding yourself back. I'm seeing 4 of Pentacles specifically. So you're holding yourself back from going after something that you really want. And Spirit is like, doesn't want you to do that. But also, as a human, right, we have fears. And I think that what you're doing is trying to work through your fears on going after something that you really want. Some of you may be getting an unexpected visitor. This card was confusing. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was so weird. You may be, that's so crazy. Because I feel like, okay, when I said that, I'm like, I don't really know if you want them to come. And then I had this whole... Usually what that means, right, if I feel like I'm getting like my throat. I was already getting pulled in my throat when I tapped into your energy, and it was just in your throat in general, but also your left side specifically. But I also feel like your right's affected as well. So that to me is telling me that you may have a difficult time expressing yourself, and there may be someone coming to you that, or you may be becoming, I feel like it's both. Some of you could have an unexpected visitor, but I feel like some of you are planning on being an unexpected visitor in some way. And maybe some of you really want to go after a soulmate or a new job or a project you're really passionate about. And I think that there's a lot of fear here. And I think it's because of this witch energy. I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but I'm getting that you've experimented before and gone after something you've wanted with sure-footedness, right? We have the Hunter here, and you thought it was predestined, but it really, I hear got thrown in your face in some way. So you could have a past relationship or past experience that is holding you back from expanding into this thing that you really want to go after. And again, I'm being called to this because you're working through this. So I don't want you to be like, you're not doing this. You are. It just might be taking a while. We have Labyrinth. This is like a bunch of tunnels, and you don't know where your way out, and there's like all these different turns. And so you could have been experiencing a lot of obstacles in your mind, specifically your mind, in going after this thing. But also you could have experienced physical obstacles too, because Spirit's saying what happens in your mind, like your fear of going after something can block you, can be actually a physical block. It becomes a physical block in some way in your external world. Okay. I want to pull some tarot because I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like you feel like you're confused. I feel like I was saying it, and I just saw 7 of Cups, which is confusion, and the Moon. The Moon is about your subconscious, all the things that we fear, the things that are hidden. I feel like you have, in your subconscious, you're confused because you have a lot of fears around, because of the past specifically. It has to do with another relationship, a past relationship, a past experience, in some way. And Spirit wants me to help you call attention to that. dig deep in why you feel like this experience from the past went badly, why that is, and really reflect and get into your heart about it, because I think there's some unprocessed feelings around either an ex or a past job that you need to, I'm hearing ground, but you need to process. I think there's unprocessed grief here around a past situation that really hurt you that you need to process, the Spirit's telling me. Okay. And it's causing you to be confused to where you wouldn't be confused if you process this. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. Ten of Swords. Yeah, there it is. I'm like, I feel it. You've experienced a betrayal. That's what I'm getting. A lot of you, this is with an ex of some type, or it could have been recent. For some of you, this is recent. You've experienced some type of pain recently or in the past or both that is causing you to hold back. That's causing you to feel confused about what's going to happen next. It's like when we get into experiences that really hurt us, that really hit a nerve in our heart, it can make us weary about moving forward in any other circumstances. It doesn't have to be love. It can be anything. Okay. We've got Three of Cups. So this is you. I feel like you're reconnecting with this pain. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Like, you're already doing this. That's what I'm seeing. Because you don't want to be stuck. Because I feel like you feel mentally stuck on this, whatever this is. And you don't want to be stuck anymore. You want to move forward. We have Eight of Wands, communication and moving energy, fast moving energy. Okay, what's Eight of Wands about? Temperance. Is that, no, I'm okay. I was like, is it a reverse? And they're like, no. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. We also have Eight of Wands. So this is interesting because Eight of Wands is fast moving energy, and Temperance to me is always like a slower process. It's unfolding, but you are moving. It's just slower than you might like, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Eight of Wands, Temperance. Okay. Two of Wands. You're planning something. You're trying to plan how to move. I think you're trying to plan how to move forward. Plan on how to feel confident in your moves. What are the steps to take? How do you get there? What does it look like? You know, I'm feeling you like you're looking at it, you're planning, you're figuring it out, you're trying to find the right answers, and I feel like you're in a labyrinth, and I think it's your mind that's making you feel like you're in a labyrinth. Some of you could have an external situation that's causing you to feel like you can't find your way out, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Okay, so we have Four of Wands, the Tower. Some of you could have, okay, hold on one second. Tower. It's Mars energy. We have King of Cups, the Magician. What's this Tower about, Spirit? Are you worried that the opportunity is going to slip through your fingers, or that it already has, is what I'm hearing Spirit say? Some of you may be worried about, hold on. I'm trying to, Six of Cups. I feel like, okay, what am I feeling here? Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Hold on. The Tower I'm seeing it. The Tower's, you're afraid that, hold on. What is this Tower? I feel like I need a little bit more information. I'm feeling like this whole reading, I'm like, I need more information. And I'm like not getting, there's the Four of Pentacles. I was feeling it. It's Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords. There's internal and possibly external conflict about you holding back, and you want to move to calmer waters. The Tower is in the conflict that you feel on holding back. There's a Tower going on. So that means that there's a breakdown that you're experiencing over a conflict within you or outside of you about moving forward, but about not being able to move forward, about holding yourself back or holding on, not being able to move forward. There's the Four of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands, and we have Six of Swords. Whatever this is, it's something of, you have nostalgia surrounding it. It could be a past connection for some of you, wanting to move to calmer waters, wanting a new opportunity with this person, or thing, but you're afraid of being rejected, and you're just afraid of moving forward because you have experienced a betrayal, and you're trying to reconnect with that betrayal so that you can move forward in some way. I feel like I'm not making sense, but I hope I'm making sense for whoever I'm channeling for. Queen of Wands, you really want to, so what am I seeing here? You're saying Queen of Wands in reverse? Hold on. There's heartbreak over somebody who was in the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is not for all of you, but for some of you. Somebody was in the Queen of Wands reverse. So Queen of Wands reverse is manipulative, plays games, likes to use their power, but not in a great way, can be sexual, ego-driven, doesn't do the work, very, yeah. Could even be obsessed with money for some of you. That's what I'm hearing. And fame and power. So what you're worried about, some of you are worried about a past situation because you've been around a person like that, coming up and being into this new situation. You're afraid of whoever you meet or whoever you're looking at is that same type of person. That's what I'm feeling. Your fear is that. I don't know if that's the truth though. That's just, I feel like that was a side quest. Like, that was a side quest for some of you. Okay. I want to get advice. What's the advice here, spirit guides? This is a lot, pile 2. You're trying to move forward. Move forward. Spirit's saying move forward. You got Knight of Swords. Hold on. Let me make sure that that's what that is. Knight of Swords. What's the advice? We got Knight of Swords. 7 of Swords. Hold on. 6 of Pentacles. You're afraid that if you move forward, there's going to be like you're afraid if you move forward that equal give and take is going to be a lie. Like, you're not going to get equal give and take, but that's a lie. It's not true. Moving forward is not going to cause you to be caught up in a situation of equal give and take with somebody or something that is not actually what it is. Like, you're afraid. Okay, how do I explain this? You're afraid that if you get into a situation with something or somebody else, if you go after this thing you want to go after, that it's not really what you want. It's just what you think you want. That's what I'm getting. Like, you think you want, you think that you actually do want this. Like, whatever this is, you want to move forward, you want to go after it. That is there. But you're afraid because of the past, and you're worried about getting hurt again. You're worried about it being a lie. You're worried about it not lasting. You're worried about it looking like it can give you equal give and take, but it won't. But it's a lie. That's not true. Spirit is saying that whatever you want to go after, that you're really excited about, does not have that with it. That's what Spirit's telling me very strongly. There's the Sun. I'm hearing Leo, specifically Leo, and 9 of Cups. This is your 9 of Cups. It's not a lie, okay? Like, I know that your brain might be telling you that it's a lie, but it's not. It's okay to go after this. It is. Spirit wants you to. Spirit's like, go. Do it. It's scarier than you think, okay? And you have to start somewhere. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, you could be moving really slowly because you feel indecisive about moving forward because you're afraid. Yeah, I see it all right here. You want to move forward. You've been going really slow, trying to figure out how to put real world energy into this. You've been indecisive because of fear of death, which is, and judgment, which is making a decision. And you don't want to be overwhelmed. You feel overwhelmed by this anyways, but you're afraid that this will end, that this is not really what you want, that you're going to have to go through a really hard thing to transform it if it does end up bad. Like, that you're going all the way out and it's not even true. Spirit's saying your judgment is going through a re-evaluation. You're re-evaluating these thoughts. I think that you are going through this, and I think you're re-evaluating this. I think you're trying to figure out how to not listen to your own fears about what's going to happen or what could happen, or, because this is what you really want. The Sun and 9 of Cups. This is what you want. This is emotionally fulfilling. Whatever this is, whatever is calling to you that you really want to go after is emotionally fulfilling, and it has light and sun. It's the truth. It's not something that you're not going to be able to see. It's not the 7 of Swords. Okay? It's really not. And I know why you think that, because you're tired. You're tired and you're weary, which is fair. Like, I get it. Like, I really do. I understand. I know. I'm like, I've experienced it many times. Many times. Okay. I want to get final advice for you. This is awesome. I'm excited for you because I know that it's not something that, it's not bad, or it's not what your head's just worried about what could happen. And Spirit is saying that's not what this is. And I think you're experiencing a tower in in not going after it. Like, by not going after what you want, that creates a tower because it's painful. And it's like, you're holding yourself back, and you're worried about if this is still going to be an opportunity for you to even go after. I think you're worried about losing it. I think you've been worried about losing it. I think that's why you haven't gone after it totally. Okay, so we have tidy house, clarity and organization. Yeah, I think Spirit's saying here, clean house. And even your own house, inside your own house, you can clean stuff, and that will help tell your subconscious that you're ready to open space to move forward. But also, this is organizing all the thoughts in your head about like why you're feeling this way, and tackling your fears. Yeah, it's a little bit, you're getting a little bit pulled into the matrix, which is like the 3D. This is really like pulling you in there for some reason. The fear is the matrix, okay? The crossing, initiation, yeah, you're being initiated into this. I think that you're going for it anyways. I think that it just is taking some time, and that's okay. We had Temperance next to 8 of Wands. You really want to go for this. I think you're just trying to honor the process and move when you're ready, which is fair. Move when you're ready. Don't move when you're not ready. But also understand that there are fears here, and they are holding you back in some way, and that's okay. It's just recognizing that, saying, hey, I hear you. I know you're afraid to move forward, but like this is going to be really good for us. And if it's not, we'll be able to handle it. Like we can handle anything. I can handle anything. That's what you need to tell yourself. There's whatever this is, I feel for some reason like that's already prepared for you to come in for some reason. That's what I'm feeling. Like, so if you're worried about it not working or you're going to get rejected, I don't think you are. That's what I'm feeling strongly. Spirit's saying that it's just your fear. It's not the actuality of the situation. Okay, one more advice card and then we will get finished. And you can do this, pile 2. You can. You can do this. You can. Pile 2. Spiritual narcolepsy, falling angel. Yeah, I think that you felt stagnant, because it's, I've experienced this too. Like, literally for like 2 years, I just was like, I feel so stagnant. Like, I feel like I can't move forward. I'm too afraid. I'm too vulnerable. I feel too scared. And, but that changes over time. The more you work through this, the more it's going to change. You're not going to feel so stagnant and stuck all the time. It's going to change for you, pal 2. It already is. It's already here. It's just giving yourself permission to go after what you want. Okay, pal 2, I think that's all I have for you, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, pal 3, welcome to your reading. So today we are here with another pick a card, and it is important messages from your guides. We have your main card was Orion, activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. We also have crystal skull, wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy, siren. We also have metamorphosis, rock bottom, the brawler, lack of empathy, confrontation, the dancer, self-expression and strength, Mars, move forward and defend self, and Pluto, transform. Pile 3. When I first stepped into your energy, I was like, oh my gosh, Pile 3 is doing something crazy good. Like, so good. I was like, your energy is so awesome. Like, I was just like so excited for you. I think you've hit a huge milestone in some way. Like, Spirit is recognizing you in some way, big way, because you've come so far. I also want to say, when the Mars card, which is move forward and defend self, came out, the High Priestess dropped on the floor. And I feel like Spirit was trying to tell me that you may have had an intuition that you were going to have to move forward and defend yourself in some way with somebody else. I feel like the Siren card, so I know it's going to be specific, but some of you have a person or a thing that is calling to you, that feels magnetic, that you want to give into, but you're not giving into it. And I think it's a good thing. I think the siren, I was like, sirens are like lures men to their death, It looks really pretty and it sounds really good, and then they die. And I'm not saying that that's going to happen, obviously. That's not going to happen. My point is that there's something calling to you. You may feel a pull to go back to an old situation, a past experience, something that makes you feel soothed in the moment, but is not something good for you long term. Now, I think whatever that is could be this rock bottom that you hit. I feel like a lot of you were dealing with a person where you really wanted to be around them, but they had lack of empathy and were very confrontational with you. And it could have been, it could be a boss for some of you. I don't know if it's exactly a boss, but it could be. But I am feeling for some of you, it could be an ex, Siren to me is like kind of a toxic energy a little bit. But you're moving on. I think that some of you had to leave a toxic relationship, a job, a place, or are currently moving through that. And because you hit rock bottom, like you had to hit rock bottom with something. I don't know what it is. Some of you could be an addiction. Some of you, it could be a situation with a toxic person. Some of you could be a toxic work experience. It doesn't have to be toxic, but that's coming through a lot because we have the siren card here, and you have to move forward and defend yourself. And we have the brawler, which those 3 energies, are giving me like you have to defend yourself from something because it's calling to you, but it has lack of empathy and confrontation attached to it, and it may have caused you to go to rock bottom previously to this. This could be a recent situation, but you have transformed twice. Transform and metamorphosis are the same thing, and Pluto is Scorpio energy, which is very painful. Okay, this transformation was very painful for you, but when I tapped in your energy, it said supernova, and I was like, supernova, like, yes, like, I love it, like, so excited. You are supernova pile 3, and we also have your crown chakra could be going through a transformation because of whatever you're going through. I'm also getting your root chakra too, so your very top chakra and your very bottom chakra are going through a transformation. Your top chakra connects you to the spiritual realms, everything unseen, your intuition, and your root chakra is everything connecting you to the 3D. So I think it's really interesting you have this dichotomy or difference of these two things that are very opposite ends of the spectrum, I would consider, but all a part of you, of course, but very different energies. Like, it's 3D, and then the matrix, and then we have, the higher realms and the 5D. And I think that there is something going on between these 2 points for you. You really want to express yourself in some way, and I think that your expression is your strength. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. And I think that there's something that you're expressing soon to somebody. It could be this defending yourself. So some of you have to defend yourself against somebody else. I am feeling it. And you may have to express yourself in a way that you don't do usually. Like, you may have to really set boundaries with something, and I think you had to set boundaries with yourself first. But there's something that I feel like you have to set boundaries with. Be it a person, a situation, or you are setting boundaries and they don't like it and they're bringing confrontation, and you have to either hold them or say something that, moving forward in some way to somebody else is causing a tower. Because I don't think it's for you. That's not what I'm getting. You're flying high. Also, Siren Sounds by Tate McRae was coming through, and I was singing it before your reading. And Siren Sounds talks about like the house is burning down, but we love it. Like, we're we know that it won't last in a year, but we're still here because it's it's siren sounds. Like, it's something that's calling to you that's not healthy. And I know it's really coming through. So I think that if you feel called to, go listen to the song, but it's something you're coming out of. So I don't want you to be like, this is something you're in. And some of you are in this, but you're moving out of it. You've hit rock bottom. But I feel like a lot of you have already like come up from rock bottom and are now you're really seeing how strong you are because you had to walk. I'm seeing the Orion activation. You see how it's a door? You had to really walk through a door that was extremely difficult to walk through and walk away from something that was really causing you some serious grief and pain and could have been affecting you, your expression, specifically the way you speak, what you say, how you feel about yourself, how you receive love or criticism. That could have been affected very strongly, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Yeah. And again, it feels like a lot. Oh, these ribbons. I don't know why these ribbons are really standing out to me. There's a red thread you've been following for quite a while to get back to yourself. Like the thread got really thin and you had to follow it, but it was really hard to follow. I'm getting that example that my cousin gave me. When you're mapping, or when you're in the middle of the ocean and it's super dark, you can't see anything, and you're mapping the stars trying to get home. That's what I'm seeing. You had to do a lot of work to get home to yourself, to yourself, to your own worthiness, to your own boundaries, to your own strength. You had to really be consistent in something. You had to go through a really grueling process. I'm hearing a labyrinth. You're moving forward. It's maybe going slowly, but that's okay. Spirit is saying it's okay to go slow. It is okay. You've been moving through a lot. I wish these cards, like, I always get stuck on these cards. They always get stuck on each other, and I'm like, no. I love these cards. I just like them because I don't have any naked people on them, and then I don't have to cover them up. Or be like, oops, I didn't mean to cover that one up. Okay. Pile 3. Important messages for pile 3. Okay, Moon wanted to come out, but it almost didn't. I put it back in, but I'm going to put it there, but I don't know if I'm going to take it, so I'm just telling you. Okay. 6 of Cups. Okay, maybe I will take it. Some of you, okay, so whatever the situation was that is a siren, I feel like this is a siren energy. It's someone from your past, and it's somebody that you could have a lot of ties to. I'm hearing financial. I'm hearing financial, but there's emotional ties here that are being broken down. You're breaking down an emotional tie in some way with someone from the past because it's causing you pain. Because it's causing you to go to rock bottom. Or it has been. Yep, the Lovers. I'm like, I know it's a relationship. Like, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. But I think for a lot of you, this is a romantic relationship. It doesn't have to be. Okay? It does not have to be a romantic relationship. It could just be a choice. And it also could just be another type of relationship. It could be family. Because 6 of Cups is family. Okay. We have, I split the deck and we have 5 of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. And you are realizing and coming to truth that whatever the situation is, a siren situation, was causing you to feel really left out in the cold. Like they weren't treating you right in some way. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. Okay, what else? I almost want to... All these cards almost want to come out and then don't. Very interesting. Knight of Cups. Page of Swords. Hold on. One second. Oh, wow. Okay. You want me to take these? Yes or no? Yeah. We have King of Wands, 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, the Hanged Man. You really had to collect information about what you were giving and how it was hurting you and step into your King of Wands energy, which is being really confident about moving forward and even being seen in some way again. I think a lot of you have been really hurt by whoever or whatever this was that made you not want to be seen in some way. And now you're moving past it. You're healing it. You're moving on. You're still looking at it. I feel like a lot of you are still processing what's happened here, but you're getting a win, and you have long-term happiness here. I feel like some of you have really got back into your family. If like, let's say, okay, I want to give an example. So let's say you had a relationship with someone, like a romantic relationship. Now you're getting closer to your family that weren't toxic. So let's say you have a family that's toxic. Maybe you're getting connected to a partner that's causing long-term happiness. Like it's kind of like giving that either or energy. Like wherever this toxic situation is, you've pulled back and gone into a other situation that can help bring you long-term happiness. The Hanged Man, hold on one second. I cannot shuffle these cards today. I can shuffle all the other cards, but not these ones. All right. I've shuffled these many times already, though. Earlier, too. Yeah, okay. So you were on hold. I'm seeing you were on hold for quite a while. You were really on hold for quite a while. This situation really caused you to have to wait and dig deep in yourself and pause. And then now, because of that, you're able to move forward. You're moving forward slowly and then quickly. Is that true? Is that slowly then quickly, or is it slowly into communication, even communicating with others? Some of you are getting publicly recognized for this by Spirit, but I'm also seeing some of you could be doing something where you're in the public eye. Okay, so we have 9 of Pentacles. Let me see. Hold on one second, because it came out kind of reversed. Whatever this, and it's on the Siren card, huh? It was coming out reversed, and I'm like, is it reversed? I didn't know. If it was reversed, then this person really made you feel bad about yourself, made you feel like you didn't have any worthiness. This siren, this call, this magnetic call that you felt towards something or somebody, I'm seeing a spider up there, really caught you in their web. We have 3 of Wands. Okay, so I want to see what's on the horizon for you guys. Let's see what's on the horizon. 3 of Wands. What's on the horizon for Pal 3? 3 of Pentacles, collaborating with holding your boundaries, discerning the truth. Yeah. Spirit is saying that you have to move forward and defend yourself, that there is someone's maybe coming in, someone you've had a collaboration with. 3 of Pentacles is collaboration. Someone's going to try to collaborate with you again or try to bring some type of offer to you, and you're going to have to stand in your Queen of Swords energy, and I'm hearing defend yourself. I'm hearing turn it down. Okay, can I get the advice? Keep working hard. 8 of Pentacles, keep working hard. What? 8 of Pentacles with what? What do you want them to work hard on? The Magician, what you want to manifest from here on out. You guys have been going through something that was a previous thing that you've been in, that you are walking away from. You're really looking into it, and Spirit wants you to work hard on facing forward, looking to better manifestations, knowing that just because this didn't work out, just because this caused you so much pain, caused you to hit rock bottom, does not mean that the next thing that you go into is going to be the same thing. Spirit's saying it's not. We have judgment. Keep evaluating, keep making sure that you're making good judgment calls, especially around this person. Like, okay, yeah, because this is a lot. I'm seeing 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, but you can take an opportunity with Spirit in something else. It's going to help you feel more aligned and better. Yep. What do you want them to break down? Because there's something about this judgment card. What do you want them to break down? Judgment. Around what? Around apathy. Around how this situation has really disappointed you. Like, yeah. Breaking down how this situation felt and how it made you feel. Mostly this is how it made you feel. And I do want to say that this was in reverse. Oh, look at that. Look, it's spinning. So Siren with this is look into how this made you feel unworthy. Why it made you feel unworthy. Is it even true? Because it's not. But this made you feel so sad. I mean, rock bottom, guys, under a 6 of Cups and a Lovers. And the moon, like, you could have been dealing with someone who's hiding things from you. You could have been dealing with someone who was, again, we have the brawler, lack of empathy, confrontation, critical, passive aggressive is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Yeah, but you know the truth. Like, you're still trying to process what's been happening to you is what I'm hearing Spirit say, and that's okay. Take your time, process. It's gonna get better. It's not gonna stay like this forever. Okay, pile 3. Did I say pile 2? Sorry if I did. If I said pile 2, you might need to check that out. Well, I don't know if I said that. I'm always worried I say the wrong piles for some reason. Okay, pile 3. Advice for pile 3. What's your advice, Spirit? Sky dances surrender. Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. This is go after a new beginning. You are transmuting this. Look at the colors of this. This is gorgeous. It looks almost the same. It's like almost the same. Surrender. The way, okay. How do I say this? If you're feeling, okay, how do I say this? If you're feeling a magnetic pull to go back to an old coping mechanism, sit in it. Pause. Take a deep breath. Get connected to your body. Really open yourself up to what you're feeling, because if you deny a craving, if you didn't deny it, you just keep denying it, it can build up because you're not facing why you want to go. Why you need to get connected to why you want to go there. What is it that you're really needing? Because whatever this thing is that you want to go to does not actually give you it. It gives you the appearance of it, and it doesn't actually soothe you. It soothes you in the moment, yes, kind of, but even that is waning, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. It's losing its power anyways, but you still have the option to go back to this, and some of you might still be doing that, and that's okay if you are. This is just recognizing, what are you actually needing? Is it actually that you want this person, or is it that you just need safety and soothing within yourself? And you have a new beginning here, okay? If the Fool's Embrace is, the Fool is a new beginning, and you are transmuting this. It's just, I think you have had to transmute a lot of pain, and you've had to surrender to the fact that this is not really a good thing for you. Like, whatever this is, I want to say this again, because I said this about too. You can miss a person and not go back to them. You can love a person and know they're not good for you. You can love them and know that you can't be with them. And I think it's recognizing that pain, even if it's an old job. Like, you can know that you're good at the job, but is it fulfilling you? Is it really good for you? Is it something that is gonna is it something that you feel makes you a better person? Okay, one more advice card. You're doing so good, pal. This is hard. This is so hard. Herald of Change, Horseman. This year is a huge year of change for you, and you are changing. You're transmuting pain. You're surrendering, and you're bringing about change. This is big. I think you're just processing a lot of pain, and you're going to somewhere much better. Look, you have the Fates, skywriting. You're going to write a better story. Spirit is saying you're going to write a better story. The story that was before, do not base everything off of just what the story was. Not everything is going to be the same. It's not always going to turn out like that. It's going to turn out way better than you could imagine, because you're learning so much through this. You're never going to go through this again once you learn this lesson, because this is a lesson that you're learning and that you're coming out of. Some of you are leaving this behind fully. Some of you are still in the middle of this. Some of you are just dealing with a lot. Like, this is a lot. And we have whale song resonating. Find what resonates to you and go after that, because that will fill this magnetic pull to negative things or coping mechanisms that are not serving you anymore, or a person that's not serving you anymore. What is resonating with you in a full, alive, healthy way, and fill your time with that. You need to fill your time with really good, wonderful, loving, I'm hearing Venusian things, but very sensual. I'm hearing sensual. I don't know why we're going there, but sensual, healthy environment, like eat good food. It's all about the senses for some reason I'm getting. Okay, I don't want to get off on a too big of a tangent, but you're going through a lot, Pile 3, and you're coming out of it. You're transforming. You're in the middle of transformation, and you've hit rock bottom, which has been really painful, with possibly a person that's been hurting you, and you're transmuting this. Even if it's taking a long time, that's okay. It could have been holding you back for quite a while, but it's not going to be holding you back for that much longer. Okay, Pile 3. And we have Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure. Yeah, you're gonna write a new story. You're moving towards a better adventure, a better person, a better experience for you. And I know it's scary and I know it's hard, but once you get through this, you're gonna be so happy you did it. Okay, Pile 3. Whew. Okay, Pile 3. Thank you so much, and I think that's all I have for you. And I'll see you guys next time.